Welcome, Tube Dwellers, to the best of 5 finals of the Kaspersky Arena tournament. This iteration from the September 2013 Showdown. Our two players, both Europeans, are spawning in on the Derelict Watcher map. Introducing first in the top right-hand corner, your red German Zerg, Liquid TLO. His opponent, as prefaced by his own announcement in chat, the Polish Green Zerg, Acer's Nerchio. Oh, there it is. God, that was so close to being amazing. TLO and Nerchio getting deep in the chat already. It looks like they're going macro chat. They're going to get the letters out in huge numbers early so that they can confuse their opponent with the amount of typing as compared to the amount of playing. If they can type so much that they can convince their opponent that they're not actually playing the game but instead just chatting, then they can really take a mental advantage early. TLO opting for a 14 pool, whereas Nerchio went much earlier. We can see the Zerglings are in production. There are 6. This is going to be a big, fat, early timing. Nerchio still on 9 drones, so that 10 pool getting ready to be in full swing. TLO did get the spawning pool down first. He is going out for the hatchery second, though. The hatchery may not get to stay around. And, oh, TLO's Overlord. It's not quite fast enough yet. It's so close to spotting. I think those were just inside the vision. So I think TLO knows what he's up against now. He is going to throw in a gas. That actually makes me doubt that he totally caught what was coming across the map. He just got a second chance to see it. TLO does have 6 Zerglings in production, and he canceled a gas, so it looks like he did go double gas just for the food purposes. That takes up a drone, and when you cancel it, you get the drone back, so it allows you to use that space of food during the void time. TLO's going to pull drones down to try to defend this naturally. He's very close in the timing required to potentially still save this. It is under construction, but it's lost a lot of life. Nerchio's bringing in another 2 Zerglings. That's going to make it 8 against the only 4 Zerglings and a few drones. It looks like this is kind of coming out even, but Nerchio's getting chances to continue to damage this hatchery. Even when it finishes, it's going to be very low health. This could be really risky. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Nerchio gets his own hatchery up. It is a little bit further behind, so if TLO's able to keep this alive, it'll be a nice advantage for him. Oh, the Zergling numbers are so close to evening out, and now that a queen steps into the fray, Nerchio will be defended. TLO trading an earlier hatch for a lot of that hatch's hit points will technically step out of this with an advantage. We've got 17 drones, 18 drones on TLO's side, and he's got more drones in production right now than does Nerchio. Nerchio again, though. So far, he's killed 2 drones. There's still 3 lings in here. I don't see a second queen coming out for TLO. Nerchio could get another drone. TLO's got to be careful. Ooh, it saves its life. So we're still just looking at the 2. Impressive little bits of micro from TLO, just to keep everything alive and defend that well. And he maintains this 3-ish drone lead and begins a Baneling nest. He also has Zergling speed on the way, and this is much faster than Nerchio. Nerchio being so low on economy, he's not going to pick up any gas yet. TLO dives in here with 2 Zerglings. I believe one of these got a drone kill. It's hard to tell because these Zerglings have been in battle the whole damn game. This shows us, though, yeah, there is in fact a drone kill. And TLO is going to start using his tiny advantage immediately. He's getting a few Zerglings. It looks like he's going to bring these over and time them up with a Baneling nest finishing. These should start morphing into Banelings right about now, and in just a second, we're going to see Metabolic Boost finish up, and maybe some more rallied Zerglings coming over. Actually, TLO's not building them yet, so it looks like this is the only thing he's going to use in this little Baneling timing. And he may not even do that. Nerchio is getting a Spine Crawler. Is this the 3rd queen? It looks like it. It is, in fact, the 3rd queen, and I just caught Nerchio's gas timing's going down. Stepping into 2 at once. That means he's going to try to progress up the tree a little bit faster than TLO. Just do it at a later time. TLO's Zerglings get in. He's going to snipe drones with this. This is still 5 Zerglings. A few of them have taken damage, but TLO's using this to just keep his 3 drone lead throughout the game. He's just had a tiny lead in workers. He's going to come back in here. There's still no speed up for Nerchio. TLO's going to try to pick off another drone. And Nerchio, it looks like, may finally run him down. A little lapse in control there from TLO as he whips out his 3rd base. Starts a lair and a roach warren as well as his next 2 gas. Leaving 1 empty in his main at this point in time. Nerchio's caught up in the drone count. He's actually 1 ahead, but he hasn't whipped out the similar plateau of additional structures and tech yet. Matter of fact, there goes the baneling nest. And here goes a couple somethings. I'm not sure yet. Maybe this is just a transfer. He is kind of light on drones in the main. His natural's getting right up to that nice mineral saturation level. And now his 3rd's going out. Yeah, so as the seesaw of workers goes back and forth, it looks like overall TLO's got a number of things faster, all just product of getting this hatchery out sooner. Whereas Nerchio kind of crippled his economy there in the beginning to get the Zerglings out, and then being able to keep this hatchery alive so that that didn't really pay off. 3rd base finishes, as well as an Overseer. That tells Nerchio that the lair is done. If he finished an Overseer, then any of the lair stuff could be happening right now. And we see it's going to be roach speed and +1 damage from TLO. As well as a few roaches, a few drones. He's not going all the way one way or all the way the other right now. Just trying to make sure he prepares. And it looks like Nerchio, he's got some tier 1 stuff on his mind. He's got a lot of Zerglings here, and he's building a lot of banelings. TLO only has a few roaches, and they're not in the best of position. They're about to get surrounded. TLO does have banelings. He's going to try to respond and keep these roaches alive. The roaches, resilient as they are, none of them are going to die yet, even being surrounded out there by Zerglings for a while. But Nerchio's got a lot more mobility here. TLO's relinquished himself to the kind of slow roaches. Nice! 2 banelings take out a lot of banelings from Nerchio. TLO so far with cost efficiency, but banelings are coming into his mineral line. This could very quickly get a lot of drones killed, and it does indeed. TLO still with a food advantage. The drone lead is still going his way as well. So if he gets these roaches out, if he can hold this, then, a matter of fact, the roaches are here. There's still a lot of Zerglings, but Nerchio, he's not getting the damage done that he needs. The baneling hits in the mineral line looked huge, but TLO's been droning huge, so he kind of absolves the cost just by building as many drones as they had banelings. Now the roaches are getting picked off. Nerchio's continuing to rally. He's got a lot of lings here for the number of roaches. A lot of the roaches are low hit point too. So Nerchio may still be able to pull this together. As a matter of fact, that lair is really low health. That would be a huge pickup from Nerchio. He's going to continue to focus the roaches. He has confidence that his production is just enough that he can keep TLO from getting momentum. This +1 damage on the roaches you would think would eventually turn out. As a matter of fact, there are 4 roaches popped. TLO's just getting what he needs. My god, there are some drones sitting idle, but another production of Zerglings is coming across the map. TLO, man, you're in trouble. God, there's so many things that are so close to dying but aren't. We got a ring around the rosy going here as the queen is protected by her hold position drones. The Zerglings can't quite put it together. As a matter of fact, one gets in there and kills the queen with the drones still sitting on hold. There are still a lot of lings here. TLO's doing everything he can. God, this micro with the roaches is insane. But I'm not sure it's turning out. The ling rally is just, it's huge on 3 bases. Even with the lower worker count. We're constantly seeing more come out. And TLO's constantly losing drones. And oh, now finally the lair goes down. All this damage that Nerchio's been doing to TLO is finally coming together to make big things happen. That lair coming down, that was just damage that he started in the first 4 minutes of the game. He finally capitalized on. And we see even in the food, that's a huge turning point. Nerchio, with a lot of injured Zerglings, just going to get caught up on the ramp. Still picking off roaches, though. These 2 bases are split. This is going to be really hard to deal with with roaches. TLO's going to continue to get roaches picked off. And if Nerchio continues to rally, he should be able to continue to surround the small pack of roaches that's there trying to defend. TLO doing everything he can. He keeps getting caught outside of his base, though. Oh, the terrors of having a slower movement speed unit. And this is with TLO having even completed speed for the roaches. Zerglings are just that much faster that without the proper chokes, they just slowly gain momentum. The roaches just get surrounded and get picked off. Time and time again. Jesus. TLO, it's finally too much. He GG's out. Game number 1 in this best of 5 series, going after a very bloody battle to your player from Poland, Nerchio. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Plenty more awesome ZvZs coming right at you.